my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. This is the Stars and Stripes of beauty brands. And I was going to go ahead and show you a whole bunch of products, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you a few and just talk about them and just sit here and just chat with you about beauty brands, the ones that I love. First of all, I'm going to talk about Clinique. I love Clinique as far as their makeup removers go. The Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm is the best I've ever used, and I don't foresee myself using anything else. Rodeo is really good for skincare, and I would have to say It Cosmetics, the CC cream is absolutely wonderful. MAC is really good for their bullet lipsticks. I love the satins and the mattes especially. I don't really like anything else, and I do have a paint pot here, and I do like the paint pot a lot. Ulta for their matte makeup setting sprays. Those are really nice. For concealers, I would have to say Benefit concealers. I especially like the erase paste. I know that it's called Boing something, brightening, but I have not tried that one, but the Benefit erase paste is absolutely perfect. As far as mascaras go, Benefit They're Real, the Buxom How High, I think is what it's called. I really like that. As far as liquid lipsticks go, I used to be a huge fan of Stila, and I still am, don't get me wrong. But for now, my favorites have got to be Notoriously Morbid and Darling Girl Cosmetics, and they are both indie companies, so I really like it. In fact, what I have on right now is by Notoriously Morbid. It is the Black Winged Roses. So I do have another one for concealer. It's the LA Girl Peach Corrector. I really like those. Bare Minerals has got the best like finishing, setting powders, and I love the Mineral Veil, but I also love the Rimmel Stay Matte too. The Rimmel Stay Matte is cheap and it's just really good, and I really enjoy it, so I'll probably end up going back to that at some point this year. As far as eyeshadows are concerned, my stars definitely is the Darling Girl Loose Shadows. I just end up pressing them and using them that way. I love the Spectral Shifts because you can go ahead and use it over top of a blush, anything to change the color of it, so I do love that. As far as pressed eyeshadows, I don't really have a favorite. I like the BH Cosmetics ones. Those are really nice. The old Urban Decay ones are really nice. And I love the Moon Dust formula, not the palette, but just the regular eyeshadows. But I mean, I don't really know. I do know, however, that a strike for me are the Lorac shadows. I am not a fan of those at all. I'm not a fan of e.l.f. in general. There are a couple things by e.l.f. that I like, but overall, I'm not a fan of the brand. I know that a lot of brands, they have hits and misses. I do like their foundation. I do like their matte palette. I do like that. I like their eyeshadow primers. Pretty much everything else, I've either not tried them or I tried them and I just did not like them. It's like a love-hate thing. So I don't know. That just, I don't gear towards e.l.f. Only thing that I have consistently bought from e.l.f. is the setting sprays, and that's only if Ulta isn't on sale or Ulta is closed or something. I have no problem using the setting spray by e.l.f. As far as blushes are concerned, my favorites have to be NARS, and my strike for that, man, it has to be the Wet n Wild blushes. And just hear me out, because I know a lot of people like it. It's just because they're so pigmented, and that is certainly not a bad thing. But at the same time, I don't want to be sitting there blending for hours and hours and hours and hours. Some works on me and some doesn't, so it's kind of hit and miss. It's not like a total strike, it's just sort of an eh. There was a blush once that I used by e.l.f. and I was not a fan, and I think it was just a matter of color choice, and it was Twinkle Pink, I think is what it was called, and that was just, I have not tried e.l.f. blushes since. I do have a blush palette, so that might change. As far as liquid liners go, I absolutely love the Kat Von D liquid eyeliner in Trooper. Love it, love it, love it. I'm not a big fan of pencil liners anymore, but I do have some in my collection. I don't plan on having any more in my collection after this year. So yeah, hopefully this helped you guys some. As far as my stars and strikes of beauty brands, I'm sure that I am missing some on the list, but it is what it is, and these are my opinions. I am sorry if there is something that I do not like that you like, but it is okay. It is why there are 10 million brands out there. So it is what it is. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to go ahead and give this a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.